What's going on, Wade?
How you doing?
Oh, living the dream, sir. Hope you are.
I'm dreaming to live.
That's right. That's right. All right, y'all. Welcome to the shop community space here in downtown Angier. We are here live with Mr. Wade Durham from the Soul Psychedelic Orchestra. Did I say that right?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful, man. So y'all going to be here on June 13th at the Depot. It's going to be a great time. I've been looking at your band, man. You guys play everything from 40s to current. I mean, how did y'all get started? Where did all this come from?
Started out as well, gosh, if I say started out, let me start with the start of this band. I was playing in a band similar to this on the West Coast while I was working as a songwriter and an artist. And we were doing a lot of stuff all over the country, really. And I kind of took that formula and polished it a little bit and moved back home, which I'm from here. I'm from Mount Olive, and put together this band. And over the years, we've worked it into what it is now. It's kind of like you say, we kind of touch on a lot of things. I like to think of it as getting in your favorite car and then cruising. You put on the radio and you listen to some of today's music, but we also go back. We touch on all genres, all era. Nobody's limiting what we do. So we might as well play the best party music ever rather than trying to just play what's out right now.
That's right. And I've seen some of your mixes. I search you guys on YouTube, and you pop up everywhere. Man, you got a pretty mean Prince on you there, man. I like that.
Thank you,
I like
brother.
that.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, man. He's one of my favorite cats. I tend to gravitate towards artists that mix genres like Prince did and David Bowie did. And, there's several other cats that do that, but I've never been a one trick pony. So I'm always attracted to folks that did that.
That's right. Jack of all trades, right?
Yeah, well, somewhat, you know,
Somewhat.
somewhat. I started out singing gospel music as a little boy. My mom played piano and directed the gospel choir. So she got me doing that. And then fairly early on, I started playing trumpet as a little kid in the junior high and high school bands. So that opened my ears to a lot of different music, the jazz world. By the time I graduated high school, I was in a band playing all the rock circuit around here. And at that time, I won't tell you what decade that was because that was a minute ago. Around that time, I started playing rock and roll, moved to California playing rock and roll. And while I was out there, I was in a reggae band, a funk band, another rock band, and a country band. So I love music. Music is magic, man. It reaches people in a special way. It's hard to get them. I can't think of anything stronger than music to bring people together and remind us who we really are ultimately.
Yeah, music, like you said, music is that power. So you've got like 13, 14 members in the band right now?
It's 11,
11.
11
Okay.
pieces. We got drums, bass, keys, guitar, and then a guy that goes back and forth between guitar and keys. And we got three horns and three singers.
Nice. I don't want to say Grateful Dead here. That many members, being able to coordinate all those different members together to create what y'all create is just an amazing thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a full-time gig just keeping everybody together.
Yeah, I bet. I
You know,
bet.
it's like cat herding at the next level.
Cat herding. I like that. Tell us about your other singers, other vocalists.
Okay. Well, Johanna Boberg, I met her in San Diego on a gig. She was singing. I was like, man, this woman's got an incredible voice. And we started talking and hanging out. And then she went out on tour and came back and did some more gigs with us. And she was playing on a bunch of records and that type of thing. She was teaching at Musicians Institute in Hollywood. And she was basically doing that and working as a session singer, singing on a bunch of records for a bunch of different cats for whoever needed a singer on their record project. And she's just amazing talent, amazing voice, beautiful, just gorgeous person. So being such a beautiful person and an amazing talent, she couldn't help but hit on me. And next thing I know, we were a couple.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
And we ended up getting married, and she came here, and I decided to, by that time I was living here. I moved back home to be closer to my parents as they got older, so I
Hmm.
could help out with that, because family's important and you got to do what you can, to help your family. And so around that time, she was out on tour, and the tour got cut early. Yeah, and she had given up, excuse me, she'd given up her apartment because a roommate had moved into a house since she was going to be gone for so long. And then they cut the tour early. And I said, well, come hang out with me while you figure out what you're going to do. And she came here, and that was the early days of the band. She started singing with us a little bit, and then she stayed and never went back.
Oh, that's awesome.
Next thing you know, Jed's a millionaire.
Yeah, there we go. How was the transition from California to the East Coast? I was in the Valley for a little bit, and it's quite the change, really. But
Oh, it's a huge change.
she's originally from Sweden, right?
She's originally from Sweden. Neither of us grew up in a town big as Los Angeles area. I mean, I
Right.
grew up in Mount Olive. I grew up on Thunder Swamp Road in Mount Olive, Route 4. So I'm about as country as 4 miles to the closest store, tobacco farm.
There we go.
So the change to LA for me was kind of drastic, but that wasn't the first big town I'd moved to. I moved to Miami before then, playing music down there and being in a band called Staircase, which was based out of Durham. When I was pretty young, like right out of high school, I started singing with Staircase.
Okay.
And we were playing the whole East Coast. And during that time, you'd go somewhere and you'd mainly stay for like a week. You're doing like the hotel circuit, and you'd play
Okay.
top 40 stuff. And you stay a week. And at that time, hard rock was at the top of the charts and on MTV, because MTV was a thing. And I don't know what it is now, but I wanted part of that. So I moved to California and started doing rock and roll.
I'm really excited for you guys to come here to Angier and just bless us with what you guys do. Is there a big shout out, big plug you want to tell these people in Angier? Let us have it,
Hey,
man.
Andrew, come on out and see us. Come party with us. We're going to lay down the thick, fat grooves. We're going to lay it all the way down. And you need to be there to witness it when it happens so we can share in it. The band is called the Soul Psychedelic, which is not just the name of it. It's a mission statement. We're going to bring all our souls together and create one collective psychedelic soul with everybody on the one, all together, coming together, feeling it in this energy. The band is blessed, man. We got a really, really good band that can lay it down and can play every style, man. We play funk, we play old school R&B, we play rock and roll, we play country, we play reggae. The band is super, super versatile, man. We love music and we love people and we love to see people happy. So we're just going to hit you with the tune that hits you right in your gut, in your solar plexus, and makes your body move.
That's beautiful, man. I cannot wait for you guys to come out. It's going to be an awesome time. Shout out to all the cats in the band. Cheers, man. And we'll see you on the 13th. Looking forward to it.
We'll see you then. Thank you so much for having me, man. It's a blessing. You have a
Dude, thank
beautiful
you.
day. We'll see you.
Yes, sir.